Sup? My name's Chad. I spend an ungodly amount of time making music every day, and today I want to talk to you about a little plugin I've been getting advertised called Drip.
The secret sauce you've been looking for is here. Instantly add new drip to your sound. You're in control. Custom industry standard filters, 4 types of saturation, quadratic reconstruction, soft clipping, hard clipping, stereo alternating dynamic LFOs, and depth.
What does that mean?
Basically what Drip is it's a multi-effects processing chain that you kind of drop onto your tracks to give it some quick flavor. I don't have a problem with what the plugin does. It seems pretty nifty, honestly, but what I don't like is how they're advertising this thing, okay? So let me take you over here to their website real quick. And basically this is their tagline that they're running here. Mix, match, and randomize 24 hand-tailored presets to give you the sound you need instantly without any knowledge of mixing. So you don't need to waste years learning how to manipulate sounds.
That's dumb. What the frick?
So what you're telling me is you want to be a music producer, but you don't want to put in the work. You're telling me you want to be lazy, right?
That's right. It's your boy, Diggity Drip. We're here to take your money and call you lazy as shit.
How are you supposed to make good music if you can't be bothered to take the time to learn how to manipulate sounds? Is that not the fun part? I think that's the fun part. Let me show you something, all right? This plugin is $47, my friends, okay? And I was listening through it and I'm like, oh, this isn't a bad demo that they have up here on the website. They got a few tracks put together here, and I was listening through them and I couldn't help but notice it ain't doing much. This is some pretty basic stuff, okay? This is their demonstration. I'll go ahead and play it through so you can get an idea of what we're dealing with here.
Before adding drip. After adding drip.
It's lit. Haha, it's lit.
All right, you get the idea, right? So, I took it upon myself to go ahead and reverse engineer exactly like what is going on in this plugin to get the sound that they got in their demo. So let me show you my processing chain here, okay? As you can see below, I took their original sample, I duplicated it, brought it down, and just started adding these effects, and I'll just go ahead and show you in order. And I did this using only stock or free plugins that you can get online. Any DAW has these plugins built in. This isn't something you need to go out and buy, unless you're running some like off-the-market, third-party mom-and-pop shop built DAWTF is this broken ass software, then you might not have those plugins. But other than that, if you're running Logic, Ableton, Fruity Loops, Pro Tools, you've got this stuff. So check it out. First thing I did, add a tiny little bit of an octave on top because I could hear they had some weird extra harmonic fun going on in the top end. So that just adds from this to this.
Take a closer look at that snow.
Can't even hear it yet, but once you bring it out with distortion and the OTT I have here, you really start to get the idea. I went in, I added some distortion to it, just a tiny bit to grit it up. Barely noticeable, but like I said, you bring it out with compression. So then the fun part happens, right? This is the EQ of the century right here, where they're like, you're totally gonna use it like this. God, I'm pushing 11 decibels of gain. Anyway, look at this for EQ. This is absurd, but this is just to match that ear-splitting timbre that they're running here, to give it that. Oh yeah, I mean, you can see it here on the RTA. It's just peaking high right up here at like 800-ish, hertz.
Wow.
So I sort of brought those same harmonics out using this EQ, and you can hear now it's starting to sound a little more similar. All right, so here's mine. So next thing I noticed was that they have a little bit of a whirligig sound going on in their variation. So I started to create that using a filter gate here to give it a little bit of just warble. And all that is just a filter gate set up here on a triplet. And yeah, I'm only running 18% and a cutoff here at 23 and high resonance. It's just a filter sweeping back and forth really quickly. And that's gonna give you that weird warbling sound. And then the next thing I did is I heard they have a big delay at the end of their track here. Okay, so I went and I recreated that delay here. Okay, and then the next thing I noticed is it sounds like they have an ensemble or chorus going on, so I added that. And then after that, I added some vibrato to it, just to give it that last bit of warbling sound. And I used the M vibrato here. So I guess I used 2 plugins that are not stock, but these are both free, and they're both quite good. So yeah, I added a little bit more warble with that. And then just one more EQ to bring out the craziness that they really were pushing here in the mid-tone. And then an OTT at the very end just to kind of glue it and get everything a little bit more situated. I'm mostly compressing the mids, and so it sounds like this. Compared to theirs. Again.
We get it already. God dang.
Is that worth $40 to you? Learn how to do the thing. Look at that. You have their preset right there. And if you're working in like, Ableton, you could save that as an effects chain and just drop it on whatever you're wanting. So yeah, the next thing I did is I listened to their next demo, which was this atrocity right here. Let me go ahead and unmute this vocal sound that they did.
Before adding drip. After adding drip.
All right, so you get the idea. First of all, ew. But second of all, it was really easy. It's literally just reverb, chorus, and an EQ again. Right? That's mine. Here's theirs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean? That's easy, bruh. And the problem is this is being marketed towards people on like Kenny Beats videos. These are producers who are new to this stuff. They're in their first or second year of production, and they don't know like that all this stuff is, readily available in their software. I assume a lot of you probably know what these plugins are already, but that's like the first question I get from new producers is, what plugins should I buy? What do I need? And I'm telling you, like, learn what's in the software right out the gate. I know it's not what you want to hear. You want to hear that there's some magic quick fix to get a good sound, but I promise this is going to get you way further. Or you can go on this website and you can give these people $47 to put a chorus on your guitar, man. This doesn't make sense to me, bro. But that's basically the gist of this video. I just wanted to give you guys some insight on what that plugin is really doing to your sounds. I hope that clears some things up for anybody who might be, considering buying this plugin. If you got $40 to throw at it, why not? It would make it a lot quicker, granted. But don't use it as a crutch to get a pro sound faster, because it's really just, it's a preset factory, and those are only gonna get you so far. I'm gonna peace out, go eat a sandwich or something. Drip, I respect what y'all are doing, but change that tagline. You're not wasting time learning how to process these sounds yourself. I think that's ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.